Now to get things rolling for the convocation, Rahul Puri to join them. Thank you all. I would request our guests of honor, Javed Saab, Kamal ji, Subhash ji and Meghna to please take your seats on the stage. Subhash, udhar. We would like to commence this evening with a short audio-visual clip that encapsulates the journey of Whistling Woods over the recent past. Let's take a look. Of over 150 Hindi and regional language films, including films such as Gandhi and Salam Bombay. He has served on the boards of several film and media companies and associations across the world, including Select, IME, PIF, FTI Pune, and SRFTI. He is currently serving as the Vice Chairman of the Select Asia Pacific Association, the Asia Regional Chapter of the most prestigious association of world-class film schools, of which Whistling Woods is a member. He is presently also the Dean and Executive Dean Ravi Gupta.
Honored history, and we hope that we have prepared you appropriately for the same. As educationists, I believe that it is our responsibility to be what I would say as a structural engineers of the mind. So educationists, which is an initiative that we had started a year ago, I'm proud to say that that has taken off well. It now is an established institute in its own rights. It's a wonderful campus out there in Pune. And the stamp of the DNA of Whistling Woods is there to be seen.
I would like to call on the visionary, who is the reason all of us are here today. Please welcome a legend of Indian cinema.
Good evening. It's a great day. I can share your emotions, your excitement, your energy, your dreams for the students passing out today. And I can also imagine their parents' prayers for you, blessings for you, who have come here to bless you for your further career. You have been with them in a phase one when you were brought up to a big boy, and they sent you to Whistling Woods with a great hope and confidence to learn something from Whistling Woods. And now you have what you have learned in 2 years is ABC. A for apple, B for bat, C for cat. Now where you are going to learn is a phase 3, is the industry. In the profession, we are going to face the competition of those excellence, 100 people 1,000 people with the excellence, the experience of 20 years, 10 years, 30 years. So now you are in different spheres, a different phase, where you're going to face it. And here onward you are going to make your parents proud what you have learned. Have you learned A for apple, B for bat? Or have you learned more than that? I expect that you have learned more than that. Apart from the art and craft you have done, you have been nurtured under great teachers and reasonably a great institution itself. But what you have developed for yourself is more important. How you have educated yourself during these 2 years, that is going to take you further as a person. In the beginning, you are going to face humiliations, oppositions, then acceptance, then admiration. First, you are going to be the follower, a humble employee. Again, a learner who's going to be paid. Here you have paid your money and learnt it. Now, the other phase we are going is that you will be paid a very meager sum and ask them, and they will ask you to stay in the corner. Here your struggle, here your profession begins, your phase 3 begins. And how smartly you handle, how quickly you handle is you. No institution can teach you that. Then how I have to take my career further from here, looking at these people who think, okay, I'm from a school. What have you done from a school? You think yourself big boss? You think you are a big intelligent guy? You know more than me? They will reject you. But you have to say, sir, I learned just ABC, now I have come here to learn from you. And you have to learn every day. Another 3 years, 2 to 3 years, you have to understand the atmosphere, the people, the work culture, the competition, the skill, the talent competition. So please do not cease to be a student. Not because that you were a whistling wood and that's why you are a student and you are no more student and you are a profession. I can tell you one thing, that all of us, including our legend, Mr. Kamal Hassan, Javed Siddiqui Sahab, all of us, we are still in the mode of studentship. We still feel that we are students. Never cease to be student till the end of your life. You can never be a master in your life. After you pass away from this life, people will call you master, but you are not master. There's so much to learn, so much quest to learn. So I believe and I trust that you have developed yourself enough as a person to face this challenge and accept this phase 3, to be competitive enough, to be humble enough, to be likable enough, to be a lovable person in your establishment, wherever you work. You will be first you will be a team member. But who is the team member who is going to be the leader? Not all. There is one leader, there are 11 followers. But after a long time, you find there is one other team member who becomes a leader. How? Because this member was all the time not following the leader, but he was following his plus points, his qualities. He was observing silently. He was learning silently more than the job given to him. Then how to become a leader of a team? And I'm sure that you all want to become leader later on. So to have a leader quality, you have to be a great team member. You have to learn practically, and you have to observe all those things what the leader has, leader possess, leader needs to be. So I'm sure that you have learned this also from Whistling Woods, because you have been under a great teachers, great mentors all the time. Having said this, having said this, Gyan, I will say one thing, that you must fly. You must do what you love. You must allow your heart to live like a child and a wise man on your shoulder. As I always tell you, that keep these two people alive. Child in your heart and wise man on your shoulder. Child to fly and wise man to check. We are going overboard. And if you have these two qualities, you're going to make it. As I hear from your teachers and from management, that this batch is really one of the most brilliant batch, and congratulations for that. I'm sure you're going to make us proud, because your success is going to be my success. Your success is going to be our success. And I know one thing, how our teachers and how Meghna and Rahul and Chaitanya, they feel so proud of the alumni when they work so wonderfully. I have never seen my daughters being so happy about my films being a blockbuster as I can see that Shashank Khaitan movies, she's taking more pride, and she's totally as if she's going to make $1 million out of this movie. And which is this is what happens, because you are children of Whistling Woods. Your children who belong to Whistling Woods. They have an emotional connect with it. It is not that the teacher and student, it is like a friends together. We lived in a campus for 2 years. We belonged to each other. We interacted. It was not a school between 1 plus 40 students, 1 plus 40 students in a class. There was always an interaction between us. And we will not be able to forget these moments. And you will always belong to Whistling Woods, and Whistling Woods always will belong to you. Remember that. We are always with you wherever you are. We are there with you. Having said that, I, as a myself, being Subhash, whatever, I must say my hearty thanks. It's a great moment for me, an emotional moment for me, when I came to know that my very favorite actor, the artist, I don't call him actor, I call him the artist, and his name is Kamal Hassan. Thank you, Kamal, for accepting this invitation. And we are not honoring you. You have honored us. You have honored our students by being here. Kamal is not one of the finest, I would say, the finest artist of this country. And he is a person who always tells you one thing. I have never seen him. I have known him for the last 35 years now. We meet often, and I've been always watching his work. You see, he is a person, you have to learn from him one thing. I have never found him that he is proud of his work. He still feels that he has to do a lot. Every time he is searching something new, either it is in a makeup, or it's in a singing, or it's in a choreography, or it's in a cinema, and everything. And I told him, how much money you have? You must have made a lot of properties. He said, no, my finances have made money. I've been just working. Because the moment he makes money, he spends on cinema. He is a student of cinema, the son of cinema, I would say. If you ask him, he breathes cinema. His blood, in his veins, cinema flows. Every kind of cinema, the world cinema. That is called the artist. He's a craftsman, he's an artist, he is creative, innovative, and wants to experiment so many things. He's an amazing man. He's amazing. But I would say, I don't think that we have so many people, or even a few people in India, who can be compared with Kamal. Because Kamal is always full of surprises. What next year he's going to show you on the screen, be ready for it, that he may shock you or he may surprise you. He likes to give surprises, like he has given me surprises by accepting this invitation here. Thank you. Thank you, Kamal. And also my colleague and my great friend, I would say mentor, Mr. Javed Siddiqui. Javed, I have an opportunity to work with Javed Saab. Give a big hand. You see, I had an opportunity to work with him in 2 films, in Pardesh and Tal. and he was really a great mentor to me, a writer above me, that who could guide me, that how the scene should be designed and how this character should speak. And with this man with a lot of literature behind it, without a lot of experience of cinema, television, drama, Urdu, everything. I think he has done everything, and now he can be much more by sharing his knowledge and experience to the students. I would say he's above teacher now, and a legend. Enough. Thank you very much, Javed Sahab, being with us, and we are honored to honor you for this here. And finally, my love for you, my dear children, my dear boys, girls, I love you all, and I pray for you for a great, great success here.